I feel cool. Kristina Aguilera once sat here, no big deal.
New Kristina in town.
Yeah, there's a new Kristina in town.
She's locked and loaded.
Actually, Kristina Aguilera's with a CH. Never mind.
I know. K is so much better. Well, Concepts and Pitches has done so well, you guys, that we have decided to upgrade.
Here we are, back with another episode. If you guys don't know, this is where we surprise each other with a product or a brand, and we have to come up with a pitch and pitch it to each other and see how we do.
Yeah. This is episode,
Who knows?
12?
Wait a minute.
What?
I think you have a little tiny bit of like a lip liner. A little tiny bit of a lipstick here.
Again? This happens to me every single time.
I think it's because you have such luscious hair.
I know.
It gets in the gloss. What product or brand did I surprise you with?
Wristbrella.
Ooh.
AKA wrist umbrella. So it's the umbrella for your wrist, specifically when you are washing your face, washing your dog, cleaning your baby.
I remember this.
Yeah. Okay. So it's kind of a genius idea because
Yeah.
everybody has been there when they wash their face and literally water just runs down on all of your clothing. Made from 100% double-sided terry cloth, Wristbrella skincare wristbands stop water from running down your arms during face washing, skincare, and more, preventing wet sleeves and messy countertops. Amen, right?
Amen.
Target market, I assume women of all ages, but there were a lot of men on the website, and I thought it was a little funny because there's a picture of a guy like under the sink fixing the faucet.
No, there was not a plumber wearing.
No, it wasn't a
wrist
plumber.
umbrellas.
It was just like a regular old dude, but I don't necessarily see like my boyfriend or my dad wearing wristbrellas.
That's so. Also, like, you're not getting that much water dripping down your arm when you're under the sink.
Yeah.
Like, you turn the water off.
You turn the water off.
So this was.
So that's the one thing that I was like, I don't
Yeah.
know about that. Okay, should we get into the pitch?
Let me hear that pitch.
Okay. Well, I actually did two for this one, and one of them is insane. So I'm going to do the one that I think is better, and then maybe touch on the other one.
Okay.
And we can choose. A woman and her boyfriend are in their bathroom getting ready for bed. The woman kind of looks at the boyfriend and she warns him. She's like, I'm going to wash my face. And he looks at her like, oh boy, here we go. The woman begins the process of washing her face. She looks intensely in the mirror as she pulls back her hair. She rolls up her sleeves. She lets out a big sigh and she's like, it's time. Intense music plays as the faucet turns on, the water runs. The woman grabs handfuls of water and splashes her face aggressively. She suds her face. There's soap suds everywhere. The music quickens. The intensity heightens. The toilet gets splashed. The mirror gets splashed. The counter gets splashed. There's a waterfall on the floor. Water goes everywhere. Finally, the water goes off and we see our woman, who is completely drenched head to toe. She sighs in the reflection, defeated. We have a voiceover that says something like, when a torrential downpour is imminent, grab your wrist umbrellas. And then we cut to the boyfriend who's wearing a raincoat while brushing his teeth.
That's cute.
So, just intensifying the job it is to wash your face.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love the guy in the raincoat. He's just like,
every day it happens. The other one, I'm not going to do the whole thing because it's really long, but essentially it's two roommates who are having tea before bed. One's wearing a scrunchie, one's wearing a wristbrella, and then the scrunchie and the wristbrella start talking to each other and fighting about who's better. Yeah.
Have you seen those TikToks of the pigeons where the guy like animates like cartoons over them and they're having a conversation?
No.
I feel like that would be the style of like an animated mouth on
exactly.
a scrunchie and an animated mouth on a wristbrella. Like, and they're always Australian. It's like, so you think you're pretty cool, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? What do you think you're doing? You think you're better than me? That's not Australian.
I don't know what that was, but I loved it. I love that so much. I think that perfectly captures why you need a wristbrella.
One of their examples too was brushing your teeth, and I'm like, do people get wild and crazy with the teeth brushing?
This is kind of embarrassing, but like,
do you?
I think that I could be that girl.
Wow.
Well,
wow.
I have an electric toothbrush, and sometimes it gets a little crazy.
Yeah. Oh, the electric.
Do you have the electric? I think that's what it is.
Yeah, maybe.
Or it's just me.
What do you have for me today?
Okay, so we're sticking with the bathroom theme. What you gave me one of my favorite products, actually.
Oh, good.
That I have used many times and I love.
Oh.
And that is the Mighty Patch. And the Mighty Patch is basically a little skincare patch that you put on a pimple and you sleep with it overnight. And the product in there, I forget what it's called, Hydra something smart. We'll put it on the screen. It basically extracts like all the gook from your pimple. So you take it off in the morning, the pimple's flat, and like you can go about your business being beautiful. So this is very short and quick. And I thought this could maybe be like a broadcast. It's very short and quick.
Yeah.
And it has sort of a theme. I only have one, but once you hear the theme, there could be many to follow said theme. So, it's nighttime. It's dark in a house. A burglar sneak-o-creepo leaps in through the window. He looks around. Whew, he's good to go. He starts robbing and burglarizing the apartment. Suddenly, hears a loud bark. Woo, woo! He looks and sees a very small little Pomeranian. He's like, we're good. He goes back to robbing, then bam! The dog jumps up and attacks him. He's like, ah!
Oh my
and then we freeze frame and text on screen and voiceover, small is mighty. And then we could cut to quick cuts of a woman just applying her Mighty Patch to a pimple, going to sleep, removing it in the morning. Bam, the pimple is gone. Voiceover, one tiny patch to make your pimple disappear. Wake up with clear looking skin thanks to Mighty Patch.
I love that.
So.
That's so cute.
Short yet sweet.
Yeah. It
Short
makes
yet
me
sweet.
think of, I know there's a movie where like the small dog goes flying in the air.
Oh yeah, makes me laugh every time.
Yeah.
I think it's like something
image.
about Mary. Maybe?
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking there's so many scenarios where like small can be mighty. Like
Yeah.
thought about like a little girl on a playground with like the big bullies, or like a little weed in a garden where like, you know, you see a little weed, you're like, no big deal. Then you come out the next day and the whole garden is like that weed, you know?
Yeah. If you had a budget, you could do like Goliath, like
David and Goliath.
like,
yes. Exactly.
That's great. I love
Yeah.
that because there's so much opportunity to do so many different spots.
So many opportunities. So
Call
little
us.
time.
Mighty
Yeah.
Patch.
So that's it for our 12th.
We did it.
We did it.
I think 12. Yeah, we'll go with that.
We'll go with 12.
And that's we always do a jingle.
Yeah, we do.
I usually start it off and make
You're
Shelby feel
more
embarrassed.
musically inclined than I am.
Concepts and pitches. Ha ha ha. We're here to make you laugh a lot. Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha. Concepts and pitches. Good night
Amen.
and good luck.
Oh, sorry. All right, that was a little rough for me.
It was rough for me too.